Hello everybody and welcome back to Raccoon City. Trying to get this stream set up was an absolute mare, but I'm actually really happy about today's episode. I have been busy. As I mentioned in the last episode, we have had a heatwave here in the UK. I don't do heat, I hate it, it sucks. I prefer dark, damp conditions, and I've just been sealed in my room, curtains closed, fan on, grinding away. So this is where we left off last time. And as you can see, I've finished that building now, but not just that. I've made a start on expanding the street. I just need for these barricades to oxidize. I also need to change them out a little bit. I don't like them. I think I'm going to move these to the edges and put some slabs in at the bottom. Got the fire escape in. I will do some texturing on that wall eventually. Just not quite sure how and what. But as we look down, yes, it's still all bare bones at the minute. But I've got this bit done, and then obviously I need to do the sides. And if we just go through the bus, I've added in the little paintings just to give it a bit of extra detail. Through here, I've started covering up my farms. We've got an alley there. He's still he's finding it a bit more difficult to navigate, but he's still collecting the excess wax for us. And my fire truck. It's a little bit off scale, I'm not going to lie. Same with the bus. But you know what? I'm kind of happy with it. I like it. I think it's good. It's pretty much the exact same design as I did in my creative world a few years back with just a few minor tweaks. But yes, I've covered all this. I do need to do the second half of the apartment complex. The problem is, I ran out of bricks. Resources are starting to stretch thin. So I decided to go and hit a trail ruin, and yeah, got plenty of gravel, a few other bits. This was all I got brick-wise, so then I had to go and get a load of clay. Got ourselves a few armor trims, excess terracotta, because I am going to be using terracotta. But also, if we just run through here, I did actually manage to go and get some more clay. I actually found clay and just got my fortune pickaxe out of my little travel shulker, and yeah, managed to get some. It's still not enough. It's still not enough. I'm going to need way more. Oh, that's the point. I've left this here as I was harvesting blue wood because I need it. I'm going to need quite a lot. And yes, that noise there indicates my latest guest, a happy ghast, which I placed in that water there. I did not find one. I crafted one, because I've explored quite a bit of the nether, so I knew it was going to take me a while. There's something just... I don't know. I mean, he's smiling and he's cute and all, but there's something really ominous and evil about them. Now, I was going to do this video with the new visuals on, but it doesn't fit. And I've also experienced quite a lot of lag, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what that is. And also the window effects, they don't look right, especially in my underground city. It's hard to explain. Maybe I'll show you in another video. I'll let you know. But anyway, you are here to see Raccoon City getting built. And what I'm going to start doing now is merging my Let's Plays. So my Let's Play Minecraft and Raccoon City Project now are all going to be the same video. I'm just going to have two different playlists because I'm lazy. So if we come over here, I've finished putting in the car parking bit. I've still got a lot of detailing to do. Details is something I'm going to work on separately. Might do it on stream, might not, don't know. Got the garage door in. I don't know whether I should put a board around it or, I don't know, put an inset, maybe use walls. I'm not sure about that just yet. I also, have I got any on me? No, I did. I ran out of bars for that area. But the part I want to show you has taken me a while. I said I was going to get work on the car park. I've got to work on the car park. Let me show you. Well, the first area I've done is this. I thought I'd already done it. I hadn't. I've pretty much just mirrored what I've got in my creative world. I've also done down this section. And I've also made a start down here. I think I've got a few little bits to finish. No, I did repair it. A flipping creeper blew up here. This was not cheap. This was not... These are all observers. And these are all blast furnaces. I don't know why I like making life difficult for myself, but I do. I've made a start on this little storage area here. Again, just another area to finish. And I've got another error code. Of course I do. The second I decide to stream and record, error, error, error. Oh well, can't be helped if it doesn't come out in a video. Well, it's going to be a 3-minute long video of me showing off nothing. So, I've got in here done. I just need to add the doors to the mortuary tables that slide out. I need to do the gurneys in here as well. Yeah, again, detailing. The rooms are mostly done. It is now detailing that is the main priority. If we come down here to the armory. The armory is now in place. Have I got any wax? I do. Right, let's just quickly do these. Like that. Right, that's that one problem done. Oh, the roof. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. You didn't see me forgetting anything. Are you ready for this? The cars aren't in yet. I will say that right now. The cars are not in. But the car park is done. And oh boy, was this fun. I've changed it out a little bit. And what I would like to show you is, this is probably going to get me mobs. But I haven't even put the lighting in yet. But you can see the patterns. Oh, actually, it's hard to tell now. Forgive me, okay? I'm being a bit of a plonker today. But as you can see, even without the light sources there, just the use of stone and andesite mixed with the wool, it creates a light effect. I think that's going to look really good when I actually put the end rods in there. But yes, I've still got the vehicles to do, the riot van there, a couple of police cars, the little mechanics area here with the, what's it called? The car jack ramp thing, yeah. The car lifty McShifter, that's the one. And I've also done through here. So, as you can see, you would come down into the car parking area. This does all link up, by the way. In fact, I'll show you so you don't think I'm talking gobbledygook. It's a bit of a bump, 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 bump. But yes, it all links up. I actually managed to get it to link up. So your car would come in here, drive down here, slightly tight corners maybe, but into here, and you can park up. Bob's your uncle. Or Bob's your scooter, whichever. Yeah, so overall, with the change of I think I just had it as all stone in my creative world, and I've learnt a lot in the last couple of years about building and texturing. I think this does a great job of just enforcing that the light patterns affect the colour of the walls behind it. And I think that's turned out really well. I do have my brightness at 100. Like I said before, I build at 30. But I like the way it's turned out. But there's more. There is still more. We've got in here done. I still need to dig out a hole there for the vent that you'd slide down once you got the plug, and that flipping trapdoor's doing my nutting every time I come through. So yes, we've got in here done. We head through here where you'd meet Ben. I still need to get a blue flower for that. And I think a pot in here, I can't quite remember. But yeah, we've got the prison cells done. That's all nearly completed. And then if we head through here, I've even got the kennels done. And again, the waxing. Oh, for goodness sake. Oops. Pop. And I'm out of wax for now. But yes, the kennels are done. I've done the same again. It doesn't look as good because it's in a smaller, confined area, but it does just add slightly to the illusion. So the basement's done. The basement of the RPD is done. Well, aside from a few tiny details. But other than that, laptop, why you do things. Click here to reload. Reloading. Technology. I hate it. Hate it. Hate it. But guess what? That's not all. If we head down here, it says if you can get down, we've got the sewer done. Now, I was so happy when I found out you can waterlog carpets. If it's flowing water, it just breaks it, but once the water is in place, you can place the moss carpet and it just adds. I've got all of these at double height, along with some of the pale hanging moss in here. And it's such a little detail, but it makes such a difference. And I've got all of this area done. It looks pretty good with the visuals on. I know the moss carpet juts up a little bit. I was tempted to do the whole thing, but it didn't look right. I kind of like this mixture of balance and colour contrast of where it's been worn away, or this sludge, and, you know, as a sewer should be. I've also done the stairs. Now, I made these 3 wide, and then I got to the top and was like, yeah, this doesn't fit. Hang on, I just need to nom nom. There, I've nommed. Right. Yeah, and ended up taking it all back out again. But because this comes right up underneath deep slate. I need to get rid of that. Because it comes right up underneath Kendo's, I extended the stairway. And now when you go up, oh, I can see another piece of copper that I need to wax. Oh, the door does oxidise. Good. That was something I wasn't sure of. I've never used copper doors. It now brings us up at the water treatment facility, which I am so happy about. I've also mapped out where the outskirts of the building is going to be, and all this I'm just going to make up. I'm just going to fill it with building, maybe turn this into a car parking area for the water treatment plant at the backs of these buildings, and just give it that little bit extra air of realism to it. And yes, as you can see then, I've got a lot done. I've been so busy, just most of it's been resource grinding. I think I've spent 80% resource grinding and maybe 20% building. But unfortunately, that's what you have to do when you're doing big projects like this. And yeah, I've got the lights in. Still got a long way to go. Let's face it, I've got a long way to go. And sorry, itching my eye. Hay fever's killing me. Literally, it's murdering my eyes. A lot of detailing to do, and now that I'm starting to move into this area, I don't know whether to start on this or just start here, because I am using this storage system quite a lot. And what's in here again? I can't remember where that's from. That's for the next room. I was planning on doing that today, but there's a few tweaks I want to make to it. Yeah, I started rapidly running out of materials. Luckily, the last trail ruin had plenty of mud in it for me. Plenty. More than I actually needed. So, we should be good. Where was it? Where was it? Yes, we should be good for a while on the old mud front. Which is good because I'm going to be using that for a lot of roofing blocks. And I believe this building here, which is a bookstore, that's going to use a lot of mud bricks as well. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. I've been a busy beaver, as it were. So the rooms are done, the basement's done. I'm starting to get the facade of this part of the city up and out of the way. It's just detailing, the little niggledy-piggledy bits. But yeah, the city is coming along, slowly but surely. I also want to thank somebody in my comments who reminded me not to be an idiot. I was whinging in the last episode that I would have to go and mine deep slate again because I only had cobbled deep slate, and I didn't have any of the normal deep slate, which I don't even know where that's gone. Is that it? Yes. And they suggested, oh, why don't you just smelt all your cobbled? Yeah, I kind of forgot that was a thing, so that saved me one heck of a mining expedition. So thank you, Galactic Brick, for that. But I'm going to take all of this brick out of here because I'm going to need it. I'm also going to need all of that copper at some point because I've got a lot of dumpsters to make. I'll probably use a lot of it for roofing as well. Thank you, Ale, for that. I haven't named you yet. I'd like you all as well. Have a think about this. I want my alley and the gas named. See if you can come up with something fun or a pun maybe. I don't know. Just leave something in the comments. I mean, we've got an alley collecting wax and a ghast with a goggles on. I don't know what to name them. I haven't got a clue. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. I've got a lot of the city done. I want to get the top half of this build finished and the sides done so the facade is pretty much covered. And with a lot of the roof done now and the RPD 95% complete, apart from a few little interior details. Yeah, the city is going to take a while, but we're tackling it 1 week at a time. And, yeah. Resources. But I'll do all that off stream and off camera so it doesn't bore you all to death, and it bores me. But with that being said, have a good one, everyone. Take care. Be good people. Catch you in the next one. Bye.